Well, friends, we're on the way home from town with the 4440. It's been filled up. We finished mowing in town. We trimmed up a bunch of trees. The grass clippings will feed to hogs and use for mulch on the garden. All the tree clippings will feed to the goats and the sheep. Some of them they put up in the barn, let it kind of cure. Well, let it cure. What do they call that? Treelage, I think. That works pretty good. It's we don't do very much of it, and we do it more for a little bit of a treat for the goats. They sure get excited in the middle of winter. Just a little at a time. It's a little cumbersome, but it's free. So nice straight branches. I don't know, 3 to 4 foot long with a bunch of leaf on them. That seems to work pretty good. There's some people got videos up on YouTube. If you're interested, you can look it up. It's hot today. Got back on the north side of town, catching the breeze. Felt a little better on the north side of the town. Nah, this is going to be a big improvement. I'm pretty excited about it. Been working at this stuff a long time, so I don't know, I guess I'd say that just to be encouraging. Feel like you're spinning your wheels, not getting anywhere, just keep working. Had years we did a little more than survive, and years where you inch forward. Not too many leaps and bounds, but we've kind of got some nice stuff, nice equipment accumulated. It's older, but it's good. We need an auger for loading grain into the bin, and we probably need some grain carts. Wagons, call them what you will. There's a few things left, but we've come a long ways. We need more ruminants, whether cattle or sheep or goats, probably a combination. We got some sheep lined up, probably buy more cattle. They're pretty expensive, as I'm sure you know. But watch the sales, there's always something that's undervalued. And if you notice by herd, we're not married to perfection. So we'll take what we can afford and we'll breed them. Probably buy a bunch of longhorns. They're usually undervalued in the marketplace. Breed them to a good bull. I'll turn you off in a minute or two. I don't know how long it'll take to make this drive. Seems like we're going about 15 miles an hour. That's fine. There's no rush. He's getting used to the thing. I don't know how fast it can go. Probably about that. Without bouncing all over the place anyway. Pretty cool little valley we're going to go through in a minute or two. We'll start up the other side from that. We'll probably let you guys go. You guys got questions about something we're doing or something you're trying to do, go ahead and ask him if we'll answer it if we can. If we don't know, we'll say we don't know, but we'll make something up. see the corn off the side? It's really shot up. Need to get over and check on our oats. Last time we were over there, I was kind of surprised it wasn't taller than it was, but at the same time, it got real dry for a couple weeks right after it germinated, so I was awfully happy it wasn't burned up. And we've had some nice little rains, so we will be there early next week at the latest. If we get a chance, we'll go check on things this week, but there's a lot to do. We're going to start haying next week. Need to get some equipment ready for that. Windrower appears to be pretty well ready to go. We need to get the balers down and work on them. I don't think the small square baler needs much more than just being greased, but that's important. And the new idea, I don't know, we'll find out. We'll pull the new idea behind this tractor. The small square baler will probably pull behind one of the Alice's. Actually, we'll pull it behind the WD-45. It's all already over at the Gross farm. So we'll just move it around. Keep the WD at home in case we need to do something at home. It's kind of funny. One paddock. Now we built one new stretch of fence this year. Well, put in posts. They're used posts and homemade posts, but put in a whole bunch of them. We largely did that by hand or with a gas-powered auger. We still need to hook the 3-point post hole digger up to the Alice. Got a paddock we need to run around and put a bunch of posts in. We laid those out quite a while ago and haven't gotten to it. And then down at the Lynch place, we've got a lot of fencing to do. Most of those posts will come right off the place. There's plenty of cedars that need to be thinned out. Cut a cedar, go put it in the ground. If we need to, on exterior fences, we'll put new posts in, but we'll leave cedars as far as we can. It would be nice to get the postal digger down there eventually too for that, but kind of got to clear some grass off some fence lines before we can do that. Even it'll probably be spring, maybe fall. Need to put a roof on the barn. It's sitting there in the yard. It's sort of shedding water. It'd be really nice to put that barn roof on before we start piling hay up there. But I got a feeling we're going to be putting hay up before we put the roof on. So anyway, yeah, we're getting down to this draw, the Ponca Valley. It's pretty cool. Friends of ours own the farms on either sides. Well, we're friends and family with pretty much everybody in the area, some way or another. So, but good friends. Christopher probably like a little more space, huh? Some grapevines off to the right. There's quite a few of them. Off to the right's the Ponca Creek, shallow sand bottom creek. It's pretty cool. On the left's the alfalfa field. One thing's I like about alfalfa, they've already cut it once, and looks like they could probably cut it again anytime they want. There you go. There's the creek. The old train bridge. Train stopped rolling through about the time I was born. I was born 72. I think 73 was the last train. Now that's the last cargo train. There was some service and maintenance stuff. Came through later, even into the 80s, I'm told. Recovering locomotives and train cars and stuff. Personally, I think they never should have quit running the trains. They should have kept cargo more on the rail. And a lot of little towns on these little spur lines died when the rail left. And that's basically what happened to Anoka. Now I'll pull it off again. See all the bridge supports? That's the railroad bridge. Those timbers are still good. They really treated those things. Well, shoot, I think he's done a pretty good job with that tractor. I haven't driven one for a long time myself. Have to get used to it again. Jim blowing a little bit of coal there. I hell like that video. I'm sorry guys, I don't have the best angle. I've kind of got